Have you ever wondered how small, seemingly insignificant actions can have a profound impact on history? What if I told you that a butterfly flapping its wings in the Amazon jungle can change wind patterns in Texas? The butterfly effect concept is based on an article that theoretical meteorologist and mathematician Edward Norton Lorenz presented in 1963 to a group of scientists. The butterfly effect article is considered one of the great achievements of 20th century physics, although few non-meteorological scientists noticed it at the time. The central idea of the butterfly effect is that some systems, especially chaotic ones, are highly sensitive to their initial conditions. This means that even a tiny change in the starting state of the system can lead to dramatically different outcomes over time. The butterfly effect rests on the notion that the world is deeply interconnected, such that one small occurrence can impact a much larger complex system. The term butterfly effect is often illustrated using a metaphorical example of a butterfly flapping its wings in one part of the world, such as Brazil. This small and seemingly insignificant action, like the flap of a butterfly's wings, can set off a chain reaction of events that ultimately leads to major consequences, such as a tornado forming in another part of the world, like Texas. Or when a person buys or sells stock on Wall Street, which will affect international economies for months to come, causing a ripple effect that expands over time with ever more dramatic results. The butterfly effect is related to chaos theory, which studies systems that, despite their apparent randomness or unexpected behavior, adhere to deterministic laws. Chaotic systems are characterized by their sensitivity to initial conditions, and even minute differences in input can result in vastly different outcomes. Chaotic systems are often described by nonlinear equations, which means that small changes in input do not produce proportionally small changes in output. While the butterfly effect is often associated with weather patterns, it can apply to many complex systems, such as financial markets, ecological ecosystems, traffic flow, and even social interactions. For example, a chance encounter between two people may lead to a series of events that ultimately changes the course of their lives, or has a broader societal impact. Instead, they can lead to exponential divergence of outcomes over time. Because of the butterfly effect, long-term predictions in chaotic systems become highly challenging or impossible. This is often referred to as deterministic chaos, where the system's behavior is deterministic in nature but practically impossible to predict due to its sensitivity to initial conditions. The things that really change the world, according to chaos theory, are the tiny things. Let's see some examples of how the butterfly effect might impact time travel. Echoes of ancient Egypt. The amulet's choice. Lisa, a historian and time traveler, possesses an ancient amulet that allows her to witness history firsthand. Deciding to observe Cleopatra's era, she accidentally drops a modern coin. Returning to her time, she finds a world where electricity was discovered centuries earlier, leading to an alternative reality, all because of the intrigue that the coin created in ancient scientists. The RMS Titanic. On April 14, 1912, a butterfly flew into the bridge and landed on the helm that Captain Edward J. Smith was steering, causing Captain Smith to veer slightly off course, thereby avoiding a massive iceberg that the Titanic was about to crash into, preventing the ship from sinking and sparing the lives of 2,200 passengers. The Titanic did not hit the iceberg, but because the ship did not sink, several important historical individuals were never introduced to one another or killed, which had unintended repercussions. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was assassinated along with his wife Sophie, Countess of Chotek. His death plunged Europe into the depths of World War I. But what if one event had unfolded differently? Imagine a butterfly flapping its wings in the Austrian countryside moments before the assassination. This tiny action could have caused a slight change in the wind patterns, altering the trajectory of the bullet that would ultimately end Franz Ferdinand's life. Without his assassination, tensions within Europe eased, preventing the chain of events that led to World War I. The butterfly's flapping wings influenced the course of history. The Kennedy assassination. Now let's fast forward to November 22, 1963, when President John F. Kennedy was tragically assassinated in Dallas, Texas. But what if something as small as a butterfly could have altered this fateful event? Picture a butterfly innocently flying near the motorcade that day. As the butterfly disrupts the air, it causes the driver to swerve, escaping Lee Harvey Oswald's bullet. As a result, President Kennedy won a second term as President of the United States, and never ordered ground troops in Vietnam on April 1st, 1965, totally avoiding the Vietnam War and sparing the lives of 58,220 troops. Once again, the butterfly's gentle flight had the power to reshape the trajectory of a war that claimed countless lives. It's astonishing to think that a delicate butterfly can have such immense consequences on history. Small actions can shape great catastrophes, altering the course of nations and leaving an undeniable impact. The butterfly effect underscores the idea that in complex systems, small changes can have profound and often unpredictable consequences. It serves as a reminder of the challenges of predicting and understanding the behavior of dynamic, interconnected systems, whether in science, nature, or human society. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, give us a like, and hit that notification bell for more thought-provoking content.